Welcome back, everyone. Today I'll be showing you how to make your own flower resin. The reason I decided to do the resin is because I recently got into it. I wanted to make a Christmas gift for my mom. So I decided to pick up this little craft because the flower resins look really nice and she loves flowers. So I decided to do this, and then I liked how it came out the first time, so I decided to make a few more for like different people, just for random occasions or for their birthday or whatnot. So these are all the materials you're gonna need. So we have some glitter for decoration. We have a resin. There's 2 parts, side A, side B. I bought this resin kit from Michaels. You're going to want your actual resin mold. I bought this kit from Amazon, and that kit will also come with some popsicle sticks and this so you can stir it and try to get rid of some of the bubbles that may form. And then we also are going to want a disposable cup. This is what we're going to put both of the resin into to mix it together. And then the resin kit itself I like because it comes with these little measuring cups and stuff, so I like it because it provides basically everything you need for your resin. The thing I like to do is I like to figure out what flowers I want to use so I know what I want to put inside. So based off the size of the resin mold, we'll determine what type of flowers. Here we are, we chose some flowers. Choose different ones of varying sizes, it doesn't really matter, but try to make sure you try to nip it right at the base. So now we're going to go ahead and get started. We have 2 measuring cups. I labeled one for A and one for B because those are the 2 sizes that we're going to have. I just keep them separate, that way I know what's in what. How much resin you use determines by the size of the actual mold that you're going to use. So just in the instructions with the molds, it should tell you how much you need. For this one, we're going to aim for right about the 40 mark. And then I like to just pour in 8 first. Try to get as much out of it as you can. Some of it will stick to the cup just because of how sticky the actual resin is. So we have the sticks. Use a stick and kind of just go around the edge and try to get as much of the resin out as possible. B. I also suggest having a little mat like this I have using in a leftover box. Having a nice mat under it that can be disposable is a really good idea for this. You kind of want to pour it in, let it go in kind of slowly. You don't want it to be too fast. And you're also going to mix it very slowly. The slower you mix it, the less likely there are to form air bubbles. It's gonna be really nice. And then if you put those 2 in, then you can kind of choose the colors. I'm just gonna go with blue. Put as much as you want in there. A generous amount. After you do that, then we're gonna go ahead and we're going to mix. So again, kind of stir them until you no longer see the lines. Like if you look inside, there are different lines that form. And you're going to want to stir until you don't see those anymore. When you're done, it should look like this. Again, you don't see any streaks, very fluid. You see some air bubbles forming coming to the top, that's good, you want them to rise now. Another tip is to have a lamp over it. That helps to kind of have the bubbles rise up and come out because you don't want that in the final product. So then once you're mixed and you have it the way you like it, go ahead and take the mold. You're going to kind of just arrange the flowers. Again, probably all the ones you cut won't fit, but just arrange it any kind of way that you want. I've noticed that with the flowers tend to float. So if you don't want to like tape it down or something like that, the best way to do is put them in upside down. That helps to keep the flower in the position that you want it to be. Have varying ones like this. actually put one upside down. Just why not? Try to pack them in there. You press them in pretty well. Should get that so that way just to help with it, just a little more packed. And then you're just gonna slowly pour your resin into the mold. And then really it's just a waiting game. So you're just gonna give it at least 24 hours to kind of sit and set. And yeah, so we're just gonna wait and check back in later. So you can use some nice warm soap water and just lightly pour it in, just to kind of help loosen it up. And you're just gonna wanna start peeling it. Just work your way around. And then here we are. This is the final product.